HSN, and this is a perfect way to treat yourself because not only are these absolutely stunning, but they're really affordable. They're $44.98. They're brand new, they're fun, and they're flirty. And are you ready for this? They're carved wing designs. If you love the idea of angel wings, if you love the idea of having these nature-inspired designs, if you love birds, if you love feathers, if you just love that sort of boho chic style, these are the earrings for you. They're on 4 flexible payments of $11.25. We have 3 great colors for you to choose from. They're all handcrafted, all set with solid sterling silver. This one is the white. Isn't that pretty? That's the white. And notice that they're actually carved as exact opposites of each other. That's not easy to do either. So your wings are gonna be going in both directions. And then over here, we have this one that's called brown. It's almost like a tiger's eye color. Isn't that pretty? See that iridescent flash? These are all genuine shells, all hand carved. And then over here, we have it for you in the peacock. So if you love that look of almost like a Tahitian pearl, I would scoop the peacock, genuine 18 karat gold beads, beautiful scroll work. Let's go back to Robert and check in. He's live in his studio in New Jersey to tell us about all these darling designs. These are so fun and fabulous, Robert.
Aren't these beautiful?
Yeah,
so again, back to my beautiful shell carving village. You know, I love a good wing or feather or, you know, beautiful. It could be wind. It could be anything that makes you happy, to be honest. These are so simple. And if you don't like something that's super sparkly or super big, but you want something lightweight, you want to make a statement, you really want something new in your earrings, I promise you, I've been selling mother of pearl earrings here on HSN for a few years now, but we've sold over 100,000 pairs. Everyone becomes a customer pick. I mean, the white is stunning. It's everything. And it matches back to the gorgeous watch or just about anything you have. The iridescence and the beautiful, oh, look at that. I mean, it's just so gorgeous. And of course you have the brown, which is, I'm gonna tell you the truth, it's my favorite. The brown has, you know, pinks and purples, and it almost looks like a labradorite, like a slice of labradorite, or even Amalite. You know, I'm sure you're familiar, Sarah, with Amalite, which is so rare and so exotic. That's the color play that you get and goes with the citrine. I was so glad you just picked that up. We're on the same exact wavelength. I mean, it goes with your golden hues, your greens, your purples, your pinks. I mean, it's such a nature color. It's so natural. I mean, I love the brown. Such a, I mean, I could see it from across the room. That's how pretty it is.
I know.
You've got a little bit of golden. Oh,
I love that. Pretty. I was going to say, I don't think the word brown does these justice because they really are more like a beautiful golden or a bronze tone. So you definitely will feel
like a fluorescent bronze. Yeah.
And then I'm wearing the beautiful peacock. I slipped these in. These are all fancy cuts. This is not easy to do, Robert.
All done by, I can tell you.
Shells. Isn't shell very, very fragile? It's not an easy material to work with. Yeah.
It's not. So do you want me to tell you? So when we do the shells, and I didn't say it before, and it was very important. I'm so glad you asked. So the carver uses a water tool, Tara, almost like a water pick with high pressure water that he spins with his foot. You know, he pedals. And it's this little tiny jet that he cuts the shell with. Because if you go to use a metal carving tool, you're obviously going to break the shell, right? So they use this water tool. They're so talented that they're able to take this shell, this gorgeous shell. And by the way, if there were qualities of shell, if they graded shells like they grade diamonds, mine would be a D flawless because my shells are I'm so particular. And again, back to my friend Yande in Bali from that, you know, shell carving family. He and I talk on the phone. We meet at least once or twice a year. We sit down, you know, we break bread. We have a coffee together, and we talk about what could we do next. And I'm telling you, the design on these, if they're not you may have mother of pearl earrings from me. You may have 10 of them, but this is different than anything I've ever done. Or if you're just tuning in today, I mean, I'm so glad that you're a new goddess, that you're able to spend a few minutes here in my exotic island of Bali, you know, actually through New Jersey here and Florida through HSN. But you're with me. You're in the canoe. You're rowing with me. We're in Bali together.
Let's
just make believe we're there. It's just it's a happy place, and it's a beautiful place.
These are your little
and
wings.
I hope you can get there.
And we can
These
just
are my babies.
fly away with you. I love that.
That's right.
I love the
Just come on a
symbolism
trip.
of the wings, whether it's a symbol of protection or maybe just, you know, having freedom, having confidence, taking flight,
That's right.
taking a new adventure or starting a new phase of your life. I think you're gonna love these. All handcrafted, hand carved. And by the way, they're very lightweight, a little over 2 inches in length. You forget you're wearing them. So I've already forgotten I'm wearing them, so I might just wear them home, and that'll be my excuse.